start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. I choose love, love, love. Love, love, love. I choose it, love, love, love. Love, love, love. I start my day with peace. When I start my day with peace, I feel that sweet release of peace. I start my day with peace. When I start my day with peace, I feel that sweet release of peace. I choose peace, 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 peace. Peace, peace, peace. I feel it, peace, 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 peace. I choose peace, peace, peace. I start my day with joy. When I start my day with joy, everything I do is infused with joy. I start my day with joy. When I start my day with joy, everything I do is infused with joy. I choose joy, joy, joy. I feel it, joy, joy, joy. Every day it's joy, joy, joy. I'm choosing joy, joy, joy. I start my day with love. I start my day with peace. I start my day with
There is a space in my heart where I find the truth. I find me in you, a truth beyond what you may see now. But when we are one, we bring more good about. No matter who or what you call yourself or where you come from, yeah. There is a place in this world with open arms right now. Welcome to love, welcome to peace, welcome to our community. Be who you are, let your light shine. We're so much more when we unite. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. I see with new eyes, allow and unfold, embrace and let go, trust the flow. There's a freedom in love when you follow your heart. Together we are stronger than we could ever be apart. No matter who or what you call yourself or where you come from, yeah. There is a place in this world with open arms right now. shine. We're so much more when we unite. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. Breathe in and out. Slowly feel all that's around you. All that you feel, all that you know, let it go. Welcome to love, welcome to peace, welcome to our community. Be who you are, let your light shine. We're so much more when we unite. Yeah, when we unite. Oh, we unite. Yeah, yeah. When we unite. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are welcome here. Love is welcome here. Peace is welcome here. You are welcome here.
Good morning, Unity of Wichita. I am Patty Yoon. I will be your platform leader today. We have Ricky on sound, Jessica on video. Sharing today's meditations and affirmations is Judith Huffman, and sharing today's message is our own Reverend Samantha Jones. Let's give them all a hand. Our greatest desire is that you're inspired by the music, the message, the meditation. You are a blessing to us. Every month we celebrate one of the 12 powers that our co-founder, Charles Fillmore, identified and discerned to be within each one of us. The power of this month is the power of love. The color is pink. And love is the power to harmonize, to unify, to desire, to have attraction for, and to feel affection for as well. So with that power of love, let's say our mission statement together. Inspiring spiritual transformation as a vibrant, diverse, and inclusive community. And with that same power of love, let's say our statement of being together. There is only one presence and one power in my life and in the universe, God the good, omnipotent. Now is the time to silence your cell phones as we welcome our February birthdays. So if you have a birthday in February, stand up. If you're at home online, put it in the chat box that it's your birthday, and let's say our birthday blessing together. We bless you. We celebrate you. We are better because you are here. Happy birthday. Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. We would also like to invite those who are new in the sanctuary today to reach to the back of the packet. There's a packet in front of you with a gift inside in the back of the seat in front of you. Fill out that form, put it in the offering plate when it comes around. Your presence is your gift to us. If you're home online, put in the chat box that you're new, and go later to the website to find out about ongoing and upcoming events. We would love to see you in person soon. Unity is a worldwide ministry dedicated to the ongoing awareness of the Spirit within all. We invite you to consider our teachings. Wherever you may be on your spiritual journey, keep what works for you and gently release the rest. We will now bless everyone who is connected here today. We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. and we behold the Christ as you, just as you are. Amen. Let's now all stand for congregational singing.
Peace in my life is growing because I choose love. Love's always present, it's what I'm made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one tie that binds us, that can't be undone. I choose love. Peace in my family is growing because I choose love. Let love be present, it's what we're made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one loving family, sharing one son. I choose love. Peace for our planet is growing because I choose love. Let love be present, it's what we're made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one. One choice unites us. Let this be the one. I choose love. I choose love. I choose
Do you ever feel like that's you? Like when you just feel so much love that it's just channeling through your heart? Maybe. Well, I invite you to draw into your awareness that very feeling as you imagine the people in your life, the young people specifically, who inspire you, who help you to remember who you are. As we come together and bless our youth department before they head into the youth area this morning. So we'll pray together, bless together. We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the Christ as you, just as you are. Thank you. You guys have a great morning. We'll catch up with you soon. Some kiddos are deciding. So this morning, I wanted to share a prayer request that came in this week. Many of you know Craig and Nancy Chandler. They winter in Florida. So, hi guys. She called me yesterday and asked for prayers. As many of you know, Craig had that surgery on his leg about a year ago, and it just hasn't healed. And there is another challenge that's come up, and they're going to have to do surgery again. So they're going to be coming back early to Wichita, to the cold lands, and they just asked that we hold them in prayer. We also, into this moment, I invite you to think about those prayer requests that are on your heart. Those for our community, those for the global community, those that are right there in your own heart, for your own family, your personal circle. And as we enter into this time of prayer, I invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze. Take a deep breath. And as you enter into the awareness of the very presence of Spirit, the very presence of Spirit in your heart, in this space, allow your attention to be centered there. And into this prayer consciousness, I invite you to hold a vision of health, balance, recovery, and comfort for Craig and all those in our community for whom we're holding a consciousness of health. We hold in our hearts a prayer of love, peace, and comfort for those who are experiencing violence, affirming the truth that God is there, seeking in this moment that comfort would be their truth. At this moment, we hold the consciousness of knowing that all is protected by the very presence of God. We allow our hearts and minds to imagine the possibilities of good, of healing, of wholeness and well-being for individuals and communities, for our families, for our governments, and the whole of all beings that live on this beautiful planet. We are so very grateful for this opportunity to share in this prayer together. And so we say thank you. Thank you, God, for bringing us together. And in the name and the nature of the living Christ within, we say together, and so it is. Amen.
I am goodness, grace beyond measure. I am peace, thriving perfection. I am love. I am love. I am life, free and abundant. I am joy, awakened and wild. I am spirit, open and boundless. I am love. I am love. We are goodness, grace beyond measure. We are peace, here and now. We are wholeness, thriving perfection. We are love. We are love. We are life, free and abundant. We are joy, awakened and wild. We are spirit, open and boundless. We are.
Good morning. I am Judith Huffman, and I will be sharing with you this morning our affirmations and meditation. So as we prepare for this time, I would ask that you take a deep breath and move your awareness into your heart and focus your mind on each affirmation as we say them together. And we will say them each 2 times, pausing briefly between each repetition. So let's affirm together. I am not bound by limiting thoughts and reactions. I am not bound by limiting thoughts and reactions. And another deep breath. I release them and let them go. I release them and let them go. And one more deep breath. I am free. I am free indeed. I am free. I am free indeed. So as we enter into this sacred time of reflection and meditation, I invite you to be comfortable in your seats, to soften your gaze if you like, or to close your eyes, and continue to take deep breaths to relax your body and your mind as you move into this sacred space and as we reflect more deeply on the words of our affirmations. I am not bound by limiting thoughts and reactions. Our thoughts and reactions are our thoughts and our beliefs affect us and how we react in all kinds of situations. And often we're not even aware of why we're reacting the way we are. We've developed old patterns of just being and doing whatever comes. And only after a time of reflection do we realize that experiences and beliefs from our past, maybe our childhood or young adulthood, are the source of our reactions We're not choosing how we act. We are reacting. It is a pattern. It is a habit. And we haven't examined it. And we wonder why we are stagnated and why we are not growing. And so we find ourselves in bondage to our past and to these limiting ideas. They have caught us in a trap. And it's time now to look and examine what is it we want to change? What thoughts and beliefs are we ready to release? Take a moment now and ask yourself, what is it I'm ready to let go of? What is blocking my good? What is blocking my growth? What is keeping me in bondage to a past that is not the truth of who I am? So what thought or belief is limiting your joy, your peace, the flow of love in your life? In the silence now, ask yourself and listen. Is it time now to let it go? Is this one the one I need to look at more deeply? Is it holding me back from being who I truly want to be and how I truly want to express? Is it blocking my good? And if so, it's time to release it and let it go. Release it and let it go. Change the things that I can change. Because we can change. But how? How do we let go? How do we release? How do we change? And stop old patterns of just being and reacting. One way we do it is by denying their power to control us and by affirming that it is not true of who we really are. Deny its power. Affirm who we want to be. Affirm the truth of who we are in truth. And know that for ourselves. Sometimes it means forgiving ourselves, forgiving our others for how they've labeled you or talked about you and how you've bought into that idea. So now, release it and let it go. And in the silence, take a moment now to begin that releasing process and that letting go of that undesired thought or belief. Deny its power to control you and affirm the truth of who you are. In the silence, begin. Thoughts always have a way of showing up in our minds even after we thought we've released them. One time doing it sometimes means that we're required to repeat those steps of denying the power of that negative behavior, that limiting behavior, and affirming the truth of who we are as spiritual beings. It may take many repetitions, many affirmations, meaning feeling the truth and moving into the new identity that we wish to be. Change does take time. But remember to love yourself through it. Be patient. It is a process. And do everything you can to support yourself along the way. For me, when Samantha suggested what we were talking about today, the first thing that came to my mind was an old song from our hymnals that I sing from time to time. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, right now. And sometimes I change the words to say, I am free of this thought. It has no power over me. I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me to this thought. I am free. I am new. I am changing. I am growing. I am loved. So in the silence once more, deny your thoughts' power over you and affirm your good and say, I am free indeed. In the silence, begin. Take a deep breath. You can do it. You will be transformed in a new way. You're on your way to your greater good. You are free. You are unlimited. Nothing can prevent you from changing and being who you want to be. And so it is. Very gently now, allow yourself to return to this present moment, allowing a few wiggles to go through your body, and slowly opening your eyes and see the beauty all around you, and the love and the support. We are with you. Amen.
Feel my heartbeat. It beats to the rhythm of the freedom song. I can feel my heartbeat. It beats to the rhythm of the freedom song. When I say yes to the beat in me, I can set my spirit free. I can feel my heartbeat. Beats to the rhythm of the freedom song. I can feel my voice rise. It tumbles out from deep inside. I can feel my voice rise. It tumbles out from deep inside. When I say yes to the voice in you, I can let my love shine through. I can feel my voice rise. It tumbles out from deep inside. I can feel my soul cry. I can feel my soul cry. Crying out for a little more justice. I can feel my soul cry. I can feel my soul cry. Crying out for a little more justice. When I say yes to you and me, I can feel our unity. I can feel my soul cry. I can feel my soul cry. Crying out for a little more justice. rhythm of the freedom song. Well, I can feel my heartbeat. I can feel my heartbeat. Beats to the rhythm of the freedom song. When I say yes to the beat in me, I can set my spirit free. I can feel my heartbeat. I can feel my heartbeat. Beats to the rhythm of the freedom song. I can feel my heartbeat. I say yes to the beat in you. I can feel my heartbeat. Gonna let my love shine through. I can feel my heartbeat. I say yes to the beat in me. I can feel my heartbeat. Gonna set my spirit free. I can feel my heartbeat. Beats to the rhythm of the freedom song. I can feel my heartbeat. Beats to the rhythm of the freedom song. I can feel my heartbeat. 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 I can feel my heartbeat.
Wow, who can feel their heart beating in their chest right now? Didn't that awaken you? Wow, to imagine the voice that you have, to imagine the ways that you can show up in the world and not be afraid, right? Are you guys just so stunned? Yeah. Good. I'm glad. Well, welcome. Today we are talking about freedom in harmony. This is the second part of a two-part series in honor of Interfaith Harmony Week, which those of you who may not be aware of it, Interfaith Harmony Week was a resolution adopted by the United Nations General Assembly in 2010. With a focus on the Abrahamic religions and the common word between those three. So that's Islam, Christianity, and Judaism. Now it's expanded. It's been 13 years, right? So it's expanded. And there's a website, let me tell it to you correctly, worldinterfaithharmonyweek.com. It's a mouthful. worldinterfaithharmonyweek.com. And what they have is this wonderful, rich catalog of individuals and communities from all around the world across all faith traditions who are celebrating this common word. And that is the love your God and love your neighbor. Their tagline actually says the love of God and love of the neighbor, love of the good and love of the neighbor, which those of you in Unity might know that we often refer to that inner truth of God as that goodness. God is inherently good. So we're loving that goodness in ourselves and in one another. This is also commonly called the Golden Rule. We know that, right? We're all pretty familiar with it. And just a quick review. In Islam, from the Prophet Muhammad in the Hadith, it says, "None of you has faith until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself." In Judaism, Bet Hillel, who is a famous scholar, especially in the oral Torah, he says, "What is hateful to you, do not do to your neighbor." This is the whole of the Torah. The rest is commentary, which I love that statement. Christianity is, of course, Jesus saying, "In everything you do, do to others as you would have them do to you, for this is the law and the prophets." We all know that statement that Jesus makes when they say, "What's the greatest commandment?" And he says, the greatest commandment is to love God with your whole heart, your whole soul, your whole mind. That is the greatest commandment. And the second is like it, which is to love your neighbor as yourself. Do you see that three? That combination, that drawing into harmony, to love God with your whole heart, your whole soul, and your whole mind. Drawing into harmony, those three things. So what is harmony? Harmony, in its simplest term, is the joining together of many to a whole that is pleasing, right? We've all heard the disharmony in music. If you've ever hit the wrong note, you know quickly, and everyone else does too, right? So we experience disharmony, but harmony is that pleasing sound. It's an example of balance, of agreement. It brings us to a place of peace within ourselves and often in our environment. So Charles Fillmore, who's the co-founder of the Unity movement, defines divine harmony as being in perfect accord with the goodness, the beauty, and the righteousness of omnipresent Spirit. Right? So we are in agreement. We are in balance when we're in divine harmony with this goodness, with this beauty, and with this righteousness. You see that? There's those three things again coming together. But today we're talking about freedom specifically. So freedom, again, to quote Charles Fillmore, is the quality state of being without restraint, bondage, limitation, or repression. Having a sense of complete well-being. Having a sense of complete well-being. Does that mean that every single thing that we have going on in our lives has to be resolved? Is that what that means? No. It means that we are in alignment, we're connecting to, we are in accord, in harmony with our divine Spirit, that presence of God. That's where our freedom lies, is being true to that presence within. So how, when we're living in this world, and we know that there's a lot going on, right? It's an election season, so we automatically know that in the United States, there's some discord, some disharmony happening. We know that there's crises happening around the world, and we feel it, we experience it. It may not be in the present space, but it invades our harmony, right? We experience it. How many of you have said to yourself, gosh, I'm afraid? I see a lot of heads shaking. I'm afraid. So how do we get from being afraid and being in this sense of disharmony? How do we bridge that gap and come into a space of freedom in our harmony? Well, one of the ways that we do that is by maintaining our own internal harmony, right? We have to start here first. We have to begin with our center so we can make some steps. Judith so beautifully said that she sings to herself. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. Right? How many of you know that song? I know I've sang it here a few times. So that's one way, moving into the space of prayer and meditation, of feeling the vibration of the affirmation in your body. okay? That's number one. What we're doing is we're drawing into harmony our physical being, that voice, the resonance in the physical body, connecting it to our thought, our intention, our spirit, right? When we're speaking, that's what we're doing. We're drawing them into harmony. So we can pray, we can meditate, we can sing. Sing is praying twice, right? Isn't that what they say? So we can center in prayer. How many of you enjoy praying with other people? I see some hands. How many of you actually get to do it? A few hands, yeah. We have, here at Unity on Tuesday mornings, we have a 9:30 a.m. Zoom call that's a prayer call. And those people who join the prayer call have said many times, this call is a game changer for me. It changes my day. It changes the trajectory of my week, right? And it's because we're coming together in harmony. We're coming together in prayer. So we can identify the positive ways that we connect with the world. Do you connect into your freedom through the service that you provide? I remember years ago, I needed to offer some sort of service project for whatever education that I was in at that time. I can't remember which year it was. That's why I can't tell you exactly where I was. But I remember I was asked to speak English to teach English as a second language. I said, what? I don't know that I'm the person for you to have in that role. But they were looking for volunteers, and they knew that I was an extrovert and that I could do it. I said, okay. So I got the book, and I'm reading, and I mean, it's all there. It's easy, right? You just read what's on the page, they'll pick it up. Do you know how terrifying it is to go into a room full of people who don't speak English and expect them to understand you? How are we going to communicate? So that's when the stories happened. Let me tell you. Well, they're not going to know anything that I'm saying anyway. I might as well not do it. Well, you know what? I'm going to be nervous that they're talking to each other about how I'm just really bad at my job, and what am I going to do, right? I almost completely talked myself out of doing it. But then, and those of you who know me know that I'll do it. I'll do it. And it was one of the best experiences of my life, was gaining this communicative relationship and watching these individuals who came into a new country, who came into a new experience, who were fleeing in often most cases. And they had just become citizens and they were ready. But they didn't know how to speak English as well as what they really wanted. I was pleasantly surprised to find that one of the students was actually one of my coworkers at the time. And we began this ritual that she would say something to me in Spanish that I don't remember. And I would say something to her each day that was different in English. And this was our routine every morning. And it became so fun that even after I quit teaching the class, we did this until we left sites. Now imagine if I had kept myself bound in that story, restricted. I wouldn't have been able to be that present voice to support her development and highest good. So how do we see that freedom be expressed outside of ourselves? It's through that same journey of consciously connecting with one another. I think that's the real spirit of Interfaith Harmony Week, is removing that fear. How did I know, or why would I imagine that these people who are seeking help would be having a side commentary about how terrible the teacher is? Why would I think that? Because of fear, because of ignorance, because of the unwillingness to step outside of myself. So we have to be willing to be vulnerable and be open. That's when the magic happens, right? That's when our spirits really start communicating with one another, and we start seeing that heart tunnel that we saw in that video. We open up our heart space, right? We take a deep breath and we say, okay, I got this. I can do it, right? You guys know that. You've done that before, right? I can do this. So we talked last week about Indra's net. That Indra's net is this net that's been placed over the entire universe. If you want to learn more about Indra, I talk a little bit about Indra in last week's talk. But Indra is this Hindu deity who has placed this net across the entire universe, and there's jeweled centers in each intersection. And each jeweled center is a reflection of the others. Sound familiar? Right? Here we are in this net, in this web of being, connected by the threads of spirit, connected, always living in this continuity of spirit. When we allow ourselves to be an expression in freedom, in harmony, we allow ourselves to be whole, be seen, be the expression of that divine presence trying to show up. It's in our humanity that we hide, right? That's our fear. So this month, those of you that are new may not know that we set a theme each month. There's the power of love, but then there's also the theme. And this month it is, if you haven't guessed, freedom. It's February freedom. You know, I love an alliteration. So I invite you to explore within yourself. Do you find yourself in bondage to an idea, to a belief or habit, or even feel as though you're a victim in circumstance? If the answer is yes, ask yourself, how can I break free? Are you living in freedom as a radiant and prosperous light of God? Are you free to celebrate or even release the relationships that are in your life? Are you able to speak freely in your personal circles? Right? Ask yourself, where is your freedom showing up? What part of your life might be restricting your inner call? That inner desire of the divine to show up. So let's explore the true freedom that we share in higher consciousness of divine mind as the great expression of God that we are in action. Right? You ready? Are you? Are you ready? Yeah! All right. And with that, I say, have a beautiful day.
We are certainly blessed here at Unity of Wichita by the music, the message, the meditation, and by love. Thank you, Reverend Samantha Jones. So if you are blessed by this building, inspired by the message, motivated by the music, and want to step into your own flow of financial abundance, consider giving a tithe or an offering this morning. Whatever amount you are guided to give, just hold it over your heart. Bless it with your love. And let's say our offering blessing together. Divine love flowing from me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I give, all that I receive, and I am grateful. Amen.
As I pray, may God's spark within shine its light. May the flame of love burn so bright that the whole world can see our true reality is the awesome abundance of life. Whenever there's a moment of pain, despair, or doubt, I know that I can go within, so I may flow without. And in that sweet surrender, I open up my heart to all the good that waits for me, that this world can impart.
So in this moment, I
May
invite
God's
you to
spark
join me in
within
receiving these tithes and offerings as they go forth to support the mission of inspiring spiritual transformation in this spiritual community, in this local community, and beyond. We are so very grateful for the generosity and the flow of spirit in this place. And in the name, the nature of the living Christ, we say together, and so it is. Amen. Thank you, gentlemen. So this morning, I would like to welcome Mr. Wayne Donner, President of the Board. He has a few announcements to make, but the first that I would like to make with all of you is last week, Maya was here with her mom, Charnel. Now, Charnel wound up having to work today, so I think that's why they're absent. But next week, we'll be hosting the dinner to support Maya. She was selected from a group of 25 plus middle schoolers to go to Spain. And it cost $4,000, and she is down to the last $1,000 that she's raising, and she is a little entrepreneur, I will tell you that. She's been selling artwork and jewelry that she's making, but they are cooking a dinner next week. So you can order a plate, a box that you can take home. Maybe you want to buy extra to take to your Super Bowl party. Go Chiefs! No San Francisco fans in here? Uh-oh. But the plates will be $15. You can eat here or take it away. So we'll be looking forward to that. Good morning, Mr. Donner.
Good morning. That uses up about 75% of what I had here. But that's okay.
You're welcome.
Hey, question.
Yes.
Do they take pre-orders?
That's a really good question.
Hey, that's why you got me. I'm just thinking.
I'm going to say that, yes, we can do that.
Okay.
We'll write up a legal pad if you want to pre-order. Let us know.
Okay, youth and family team meeting on Thursday, February 8th at 12:30 p.m. That would be this Thursday. Lent begins on Wednesday, February 14th. Lenten books are on order. I think that means we're at the mercy of the USPS.
Yes. Yes.
So
they'll be
maybe
here.
we'll start reading our Lenten booklets online. I'm not sure. But,
I'm sure they'll be here by next Sunday.
okay. All right, just checking. Reminder, the community prayer call is every Tuesday morning at 9:30 a.m. on Zoom. Submit your prayer requests online or join us for the call.
That's right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much. So this morning I'd like to just share with you that Reverend Russell Highland is here from Unity of Fairfax. Many of you know that I am part of the field ministry program, and I'm just at the finish line, almost there, right? And this is part of that final step, is the mentor visit to the physical space. So I'd like to invite you to just welcome Russell. You can stand or whatever you feel comfortable with. But I would also like to invite us to bless him. He is part of the credentialing team in that program, and they do a lot of work behind the scenes, and I don't think you guys do that on a volunteer basis, right? Yeah, totally volunteered. So I would like us as a community to bless him and all the other mentors who are involved in that process. You can stand. Drink it up. Drink it up. We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the Christ as you, just as you are. Thank you very much. So feel free to visit with him during the potluck. I'd love it if you guys can stay. And so with that, I invite you to stand and make a connection as we share in our prayer of protection, followed by a brand new, beautiful peace song that was recorded yesterday. The light of God surrounds us. I am light. The love of God enfolds us. I am love. The power of God protects us. I am power. The presence of God watches over us. I am presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Turn it up a little.